Welcome, all you beautiful souls, to your weekly energy update. And this is for October 16th through October 23rd. Of course, these are timeless too. So whenever you come across these, if your intuition brought you here, I'd still watch the video because obviously it brought you here for a reason, right? But if you are watching this during that period, woohoo! October 18th, Mercury is officially out of its post shadow and direct and moving forward. So we should see some more fluidity in our communication and also in our electronics and different things like that. So we had a wonderful journey through that, but we're ready for it to be going forward for sure. Now, Pluto is still in its post shadow. So we have that death and rebirth and transformational energy still going on that we're reflecting on what we learned during the Pluto period. If you want to check out a video from a couple weeks ago that actually had to do with what we learned during the Pluto retrograde. And then Saturn is now going to be going out of its retrograde into its post shadow on October 23rd. So if you aren't familiar with those words, before a planet goes retrograde, where Earth, kind of moves where it appears, a planet is going in reverse, it goes into a pre-shadow period where it starts to slow and it starts to head towards moving backwards in degrees in comparison to Earth. And then it goes into its retrograde where it's really the strong energy of it. You start to feel it in the pre-shadow, but the retrograde is when the energy is the strongest, turning us inward with whatever planet it is to reflect on things. And then when it starts to slow the backward move and start headed back to where it's going to go direct, that's called the post-shadow period. And that's the period where we do the reflection on what we learned as we went through the retrograde for that planet. So Saturn, of course, is all about challenging our beliefs about life, and it kind of rattles our cage and, what's going on? What is this? Does this belief really fit in anymore for you? And that type of thing. So we've got both Pluto and Saturn, death and rebirth, and challenging our beliefs, all in post-shadow, all in this reflective period that starts up. So it's kind of like, questioning huge beliefs in our lives during this period. Our cage was rattled during the Pluto and Saturn retrogrades, and now we're reflecting on, okay, what was rattled and what are we going to do with that information? It's like, is the world ready for unorganized religion? Is it shaking it up? Are we ready to return where unconditional love is our core belief instead of all the rules and everything that we put around love? So a very beautiful reflection period. So for this video, we're going to be asking Creator and Spirit, what inner revelation did Saturn shake out of its retrograde? And then also Saturn is great because it not only is a taskmaster. If you do the work and question your beliefs and the old ways of doing things, there's also a reward that comes with it. So in addition to what inner revelation did it shake out, we're also going to ask what reward is coming. So we'll see what Spirit has to say. Of course, we are going to pull cards for each individual zodiac sign, and we're going to start into yours right now. All right, Leos, this is your weekly energy update, and we are going to start off by pulling a card here from the Into the Lonely Woods deck. And all the cards I use in a reading, I do list in the description box below, so if any of them catch your attention and you want them for yourself, you know where you can pick those up. Now, we are going to use this stack to really look into the inner revelation that Saturn brought you. And we'll see here what they want you to know. So for all our Leos, what inner revelation came during this Saturn retrograde for them, please? Right, and they went to this one right here. And you've got the drink from your own well, water your own garden. Beautiful, beautiful card there. That is card number 6. We'll put that right here. Actually, we'll put that down here. And let's take a look and see what they want you to know about this. It says, when we are alone, we learn how to not take our inspiration or sustenance from others. We do not drink from their wells. We do not feed from their cauldrons. We do not need anyone else's energy to generate our own. We can create our own energy, find the source of the spring within us, and begin to drink from that and discover who we are and when we are most ourselves. Within you is the spring, drink from it. Within you is the garden, water it. Find the source within you. Do not seek inspiration elsewhere. This is not the time for that connection. Now is the time to follow the path until you discover the grail of the self and become your own light. Beautiful. Love it. Yeah. So you really had your kind of cage rattled about where you were looking for your definition of your worth from. And that disappointment you found when you looked outside of yourself, trying to find your worth out there, which is more retail price, right? How are we actually valued with the outside world, which is very unstable, right? Depends on the season, who it is, constantly changing. And so you really were turning inward here to find out for yourself. We're also going to dig deeper, of course, and we'll look into these Oracle of the Unicorns to see what else they want you to know here. So for our Leos, what else would you like them to know, please? Okay, actually, nope. They said keep going, so I'm going to keep going there. Okay, there's this one right here. Yeah, you have leadership here. Beautiful greens. And it says, step into your leadership, share your message, inspire and empower others. I really like this. This is very much Emperor energy in the tarot, which we'll look at next, which is all about taking command of your own life, realizing that you're the king or queen of your kingdom. You're not a stable hand who is there slinging poop. You don't take orders from everyone else about your life. You're the one that's in command of your own life. And so there's this dual powership that's coming in here about this. And I love it. I'm going to read this here real quick. It says, the time has come for you to be the leader you came here to be and to make a stand for what you believe in. This situation or opportunity is calling on you to speak your truth powerfully in love. There are others who need to hear your messages, and they have been waiting for you to show them another way. This unicorn urges you to rise up and be seen and heard. Do not be afraid of standing out. Dare to shine your light more brightly than ever, and let your passion for making a difference be greater than any of your ego's insecurities. Being a leader is not always the easiest path, and it may require you to be courageous. Be assured that the universe would not have put this opportunity in your path if you weren't ready. Ask the divine to guide you as you speak out. Rise up, leader of light. You came here for greatness, and it is your time to be seen. Wow. Yeah. So instead of regurgitating other people's truths and other people's opinions, this is all about you turning inward, finding your truth in your heart, and then speaking that love in a loving way to the world. That's the message, expressing who you are wanting to be. So I love it. Let's take a look here. We're also going to pull from the Tarot of Dragons, and then we'll pull you a fortune cookie too. And let's take a look and we'll see what else Creator and Spirit want you guys to know. Okay. Got your first card already. There we go. So what else for our Leos, please? What else would you like them to know? Okay. They do want to that one and that one. What else? Okay, these three. All right. So these are your messages. Let's see what we got here. We'll start with this one down here. And you have the Fool card, yeah. So you are ready. Ending of old cycles, ending of old ways of trying to fit in and listen to everyone else's opinions. And here's your dream, and they're telling you all this stuff, and you're like, you know what? I'm okay. I'm going to live my dream. I'm going to connect. This is also, I look at as the soul card, because it's you and your human self before you leap off to come down to have this human experience. It's you connecting with your soul to find out what your true purpose is that you wanted to come here for. How you uniquely want to express the love in your heart with the world. So you're ready to end that old cycle of depending on everyone else, to tell you who you're supposed to be and should be and need to be and have to be and blah, blah, blah. And you're finding it for yourself to express it as yourself, taking the leadership over your own life. Yeah. And you have the Two of Swords. And this is great because this even talked about swords are like your mind, your thoughts, your beliefs, your expectations. But the Two of Swords is like a decision-making card. And it is about you can either choose from the old ways of thinking, the popular opinions of the outside world, those thoughts and beliefs that are rooted in the fear of losing all that conditional love, or connecting to the moon, connecting to your intuition and your heart and your soul to make a decision. And this encourages you to close your eyes to see, so you can see the truths and that you can make decisions based on that, which is about connecting to the spirit world, which is what it talked about. When you need direction, consult spirit, consult the creator, consult the higher realms, right? And then you have the Lover's card. Yeah. So Lover's card is all about emotional choice. Every moment is an emotional choice, either between unconditional love of above or the fear of losing conditional love. So you have choices coming in here. So there's decisions to be made, emotional decisions to be made too. And realizing that you're the one that gets to decide that. When we talk about, we've got all these popular opinions of the outside world and how you're supposed to feel, right? Supposed to feel, should feel, need to feel, have to feel when you go through something. This is telling you that no, you get to decide. You get to lead what emotion you want to feel as you're going through anything and what story you want to apply to anything. It's either going to be of unconditional love or of fear. And there's no wrong choice, just they're different choices bringing you different outcomes. And this is you really stepping into the leadership and realizing that you're the one that has that power. And then you have the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups are about action, so there is this emotional movement that's happening in your life. And the all knights have a quest, and this knight, of course, is in pursuit of the Ace of Cups, the Holy Grail, which is full of the unconditional love of the higher realms. So not only is there emotional movement, obviously, with these emotional choices changing, with you taking this leadership on, you're also looking for this higher connection, this higher love from above, right? Connecting to your soul, understanding what your passion is. Yeah, and here's the Nine of Cups. Emotional wish fulfillment. And the Nine of Cups, nines are all about the hermit journey, about the inner journey. And the Nine of Cups, basically with the wish fulfillment, is with you turning inward to find your emotional fulfillment. You find it there, and it is that secure love. It's unconditional. You've turned inward and upward to really connect to this unconditional love of that chalice, rather than to the outside world of that conditional love that has so many long lists of things you have to do to be lovable and acceptable, and you'll never meet them all, and so you're going to get rejected. It's the fear of, being rejected, the fear of losing love and being unlovable and unacceptable. But we're never in danger of that, because when you connect to this unconditional love inside, you realize, oh, I can never be unloved. It just can have this perception that I am in this stage that we're on here in the human world. So definitely this emotional connection, this emotional wholeness and completeness is coming in here. And then you have the Shaman card, the Magician card. So definitely finding everything you need within yourself and using this mighty wand to bring that energy through you, like a conduit out into the world. So this does tell you that you do have everything you need, because they have the pentacles and the wand, and it's the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. You've got all of this beautiful energy that is rooted in unconditional love, and you're able to bring it through you and out into the world. You're able to shine your light in your own unique way and bring it what it has been looking for all along. So definitely this beautiful, beautiful emotional energies that are coming in, this power that's coming in for you to really, like the Leo lion that you are, become the, ruler of your own jungle, rather than feeling like you are a subservient and have to take orders from everyone else around what choices you make for your life. So let's take a look here and see with this fortune cookie what the final message is here from Spirit and the Creator for you. So let's take a look. What, for all our Leos, what would you like them to know? Okay, there we go. And you've got challenges. And it says, take time out from problems or conflicts, or approach softly to avoid making matters worse. So yeah, the challenge is it's stepping away from other people's, the challenge is people are challenging you on who you're supposed to be and should be and need to be and have to be. And this challenge is saying, step away from that. Step away from the debate. They're inviting you to a debate to talk about, wait a minute, no, I'm the one who gets to tell you who you're supposed to be. And you're like, no, I don't have to accept your invitation to the debate. It's like a fight, right? It takes two people to fight, and you can turn down any invitation to fight. You don't have to go, and I kind of feel like that's what this. No, I don't have to. I'm going to be who I'm going to be and do what I want to do. And other people can have their opinions, but it doesn't mean you have to listen to them. Doesn't mean you have to take them on. Definitely not, right? So very much this empowerment that's coming for you this week, really spark for you to stand up and just take the reign of your life. And I really love this for you. If you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these weekly energy updates, I also put out monthly readings for each individual zodiac sign and a few other types of videos. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and get notified immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button, and then by clicking the subscribe button, you do get access to that notification bell. And when you go in there, there is an option for all. And if you click on there, then you'll be notified of any new videos that do come out on my channel, as well as when I go live to provide free readings on YouTube. I know. I've started going live every single day on YouTube. Sunday through Fridays, I go at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. Saturdays, I do bump it back an hour to 8 p.m. because I also go on Instagram at 5 p.m. on Saturdays. And then Friday and Saturday mornings at 11 a.m. and Sundays at 10 a.m. So if you haven't stopped by yet to say hello and check it out, I'd love to see you. Also, doing all those things I mentioned helps spread the Zen love, and it does help my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like or share one of my videos, comment on one of my videos, and also subscribing to my channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy happy. It wants to automatically share my videos with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, please know I am very, very grateful. These also are general readings. If you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box of this video below. Right, Leos, as you go throughout this week, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. You have an amazing week. We'll be talking soon, but in the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.